How are we all doing? And welcome back to GT Gym Plays FM. It's the Ajax save. We're back again. And how have we been getting on? Well, the last time we met, we beat the Paris of Saint-Germain 1-0 in a shock win. We followed that up with a 1-0 win over AZ Alkmaar. Then, unfortunately, we lost to Utrecht. A little bit disappointing in the fact that one of their goals was an own goal, and also this one was just an outrageous once-in-a-lifetime long shot. Ridiculous. I will say that in this game, can I watch the goal? No? Oh. The Dolberg goal was a lovely little bit of play. Promise played him in on the outside. Dolberg there, but unfortunately we lost that. We then followed that up beating PEC Zwolle 2-0. Very dominant performance. Then we got battered by Paris Saint-Germain in the return fixture. Mbappe got 3 goals. And then he got injured, which was unfortunate. Dolberg a goal again. So you see Dolberg. Since he's come back from injury, he was injured around this time here. He has been on fire, the boy. So we join us, actually, today. We're playing the league leaders, I believe, if I go to Competiciones. They've lost twice, we're down here, but we have got 3 games in hand. And one of these games is over Vitesse. So we win our 3 games in hand, we got 29 points. You know, we're level with the top, so not doing too bad. We've lost twice, we've drawn twice, but we've won 6. And our goal difference is slowly but surely going further up. We're bottom of the Champions League, but, you know, we're probably looking to sneak in second place. I don't think we'll catch Red Bull Leipzig. But then saying that, we beat Red Bull, we go to 7 points. We're only a point behind them. Then it all depends. We'll be relying on others, but anyone can go through in our group. So we'll submit our team. Dusan Tadic is injured. Oh yeah, that's right. We've had a few small niggly injuries. So Sean's injured. He's been a starting player for us. The game after the Champions League, we actually lost Galdinho to injury, but he's back, so he can go on the bench. He can only play 45 minutes, 75 minutes. That's not too bad. Tadic is injured, so he comes off for Christensen on the bench. A lot of fitness worries, but we've been playing a lot of games. So we're going to start with Veltman, Martinez, Maligan, Tagliafico with an over goal. We're playing Marine, who's not played too many games for us, but he's a pretty solid player in that deep line defensive. Donny van den Beek up here. We're playing Verscheren attacking mid. He came in last game. He's done all right for us, to be fair. David Neres is had to come in place of Tadic's injury, and Promise, who's been on the score sheet 3 times, I think, since the last time we met, really coming into his own on that left side, and he's got a couple of assists. Let's have a look at him. Promise, he's got 4 goals, 4 assists. So we submit this team. He's lacking a bit of match sharpness, but we should be fine. And here we go. Anyone I recognise in their team? No. Just no. They've got 4. Linson, Bernes, and Matavs. Kickoff. Let's give a nice team talk. I expect nothing from this match but a win to keep our good form going. Then let's tell them all we have George Michael's faith in them. Passionate. Have faith. End team talk. Kickoff. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play. We really need to win this because we're a lot of games behind, and so we need to basically have them games in hand. We need to make them count. Then Neres is down this right side. Dolberg's in the middle. Cleared away. We've been playing some pretty nice football recently, but we're not full strength for this game. We have got FC Porto coming up in the next game, so resting a few players is vital. Here goes Neres again. And it's a tame shot, and the keeper doesn't do the best. So throwing for them on this left side. Clark crosses it into Behrens. Marin away. Kicks it straight to Nathan Chabalaz's brother. This is the side in Holland that Chelsea will loan a lot of their players to. So you might see a couple of players that you recognise on the bench. Maybe. And they nearly score through Mativs. Free kick. Cerro with the free kick. Short to Linson. Back to Cerro on this right side. Good tackle from Marin. And he gets it up to Dolberg. And we've got a counter attack here. Not brilliant, Dolberg, but hopefully we get the ball back. Back to their keeper. We're pressing high up the field. We need to win this header, and he has done. It's fallen to Verschuren. Now David. Now Verschuren. Now David. Donny van der Beek. Doesn't know what he wants to do with it yet. Proms, who's got a couple of goals, he's whipped this one in. That's absolutely shocking. You want to be ashamed of yourself. Very even. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target. Most of the possession. Far from even, really. But these are the kind of games we seem to be losing. We'll dominate possession. We'll have more shots on target, but just not actually putting the ball in the back of the net. Here goes David again, playing as that attacking playmaker on the right. Not his natural position, but hopefully he can do something for us. Tagliafico, first interaction with him. Prom miss. Verschuren. Oh, Tagliafico with the reverse. Dolberg's there. And that happens all too much, that the player will run up to the ball and just don't know what to do with it and then just gets tackled from behind. It's a big issue on Football Manager for me. Tagliafico to Donny van der Beek. Whips it out wide to Veltman, who's been the star of the last 10 games. David to Donny van der Beek. Can he have a long shot? No. Promise. And again, he has scored a few cutting inside like that. So we'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt because it has been working for us. He just needs to find his shooting boots today. 4 to Cerro. Whipped out to Linson. Crosses it in backstep. Beavens is there, and it's a goal. And this is what happens. This is exactly what's been happening. We've been conceding stupid goals when we've been dominating games. And it's not good enough, really. It was a good ball to. It was a good goal to concede. A good goal for them to score. Oh, that's annoyed me. And they're out here again. Linson. We know he's got a good delivery. Veltman away, only as far as the goal scorer. And Anoa's got to make a great save. And they're on the attack again, showing why they're top of the league. I'm going to demand more from them. Corner to Vitesse. And it's a tame header. Keeper collects very easily. And I imagine he'll roll this out to his right. Yeah. Oh, he's launched it out to Veltman. And it's a highlight after the goal. The keepers. What are you doing? He's coming off in a minute, I tell you. He best start having a good game or he's coming off. Focused. Yeah, we need to make sure we don't score again. Tagliafico to Donny van der Beek. Let's see if we can get a goal before half time with a nice promise. Tame crossing is really starting to piss me off a little bit. Good win by Malagan. Marin to David Neres. Verschuren. Promise. He actually makes a pass, which is nice. And that's a shot where there was an overlap that was probably the better option. And as it stands, this game in hand we need to win. We are not winning. Malagan on the edge of the box. Back to Marin. Back to Malagan. Back to Marin. Little flick. Nice. Marin to Malagan. Verschuren. Oh, it's only 17. I'd like him to get his first goal. 9th of 20 points as it stands. Not good enough for me. It's actually been quite an even game, but I would like to think we've been the better of the two teams. Marin crosses it in towards Dolberg. Verschuren on the volley. And unfortunately, we might have to start bringing a couple of our first teamers in, which I didn't want to have to do. Veltman filling in at centre half. Now Martinez just fills that void back again. Marin in the centre of the pitch. Been a bit quiet from Marin. Verschaven's got on the ball a lot though. Veltman on the overlap. It'll be a shit cross, I imagine. No, he's gone for David Daenerys. Dolberg, the goal scorer. He's on form. Can he get one for us here? Danny van der Beek. Promise wanting to cut inside, but he hasn't brought his shooting boots to Vitesse. Overlaps on. Veltman here. He scored twice from this position. Can he make it 3? No. No, he cannot. We go into half-time. Playing the worst we've played for a long time. Team talk. Dolberg's not had a great game. Let's get aggressive. Show me something in the second half. Hand over to the assistant. And what I'm going to do is go to tactics and let's make these front players. He's attacking. Let's make him attacking. And let's actually make him a shadow striker. What's his finishing? I think it's not too bad. He's got 13 finishing, so let's see if he can link up a bit more with Dolberg. Let's see if just changing those roles makes a bit of a difference. It's a highlight straight from centre, which is never ideal, but Anoa collects it easily. There's been plenty of highlights though, so, you know, make for a nice video, I guess, but do we want to be losing again? No, we don't. Neres just passing the ball away. And it's not good enough. It's a 4-yard pass. May be a professional footballer. And they start the second half as they finish the first. Sheeran's slacking for a bit of fitness here, so I think what we're going to do is bring Ziyech on for Sheeran. We're going to bring Yaremchuk on for Quincy Promise. See if that does anything. It's a good header. Verschaven brings it down, and it's David Neres on this side. Good tackle. Good tackle by Van der Berg. But we are pressing high up the pitch. Verschaven gets it back. Can Verschaven score? He does! And the youngster, his tenacity gets him the goal. And he makes that slight challenge on the edge of the box and a cool finish in front of goal. It's a shame he's coming off. But we will proceed. And the youngster gets his goal. 17 years old. First goal for Ajax, I believe. And here's Ziyech doing bits. Yaremchuk's just on. And there we go. And there we go. The two subs there really making a difference. And we've gone 2-0 up. 2-1 up. Let's go balanced. They've not really shown much in this second half, and we've come out of the traps really well. Corner for them, though. Could all change. And Chabala, tame header, Anoa with the safest of hands. Let's give a shout. Let's just give an encouragement. Sarah on the edge of the box. Let's not try and pronounce his name. Medovic. Sarah. Van der Berg. Oh my god, look at all these players. Veltman slips it in though, and he cleans up nicely. A little bit worrying that we're playing out from the back, but we're Ajax. We don't change our ways. Yaremchuk, the goal scorer, looking to get in behind. Dolberg to Yaremchuk. Donny van der Beek, and we've got an overlap, and we've got pressing. Slowed it down a little bit though. It's slowed down a bit, but let's keep the ball. Nice. Ziyech, our star man, into Yaremchuk. Balls to Donny. Come on, let's get a shot off. There we go. Oh, and the boy comes on. And he does a forward roll. And he's rolling into the hearts of everyone in Ajax and in Amsterdam. Ziyech with a free kick. Backstick to David Daenerys. And that's unfortunate. He should have headed it across goal, really. They're frustrated by my last call. I can't shout again. It's been too soon. I really want to praise him. I want to praise you. I want to praise you. Let's bring Galdino on and play him as that ball-winning midfielder on defend. Let's put him as a deep-lying defensive player just to make sure we don't concede. I should be able to shout again now. Yep. Praise him. Playing really well. They're fired up by the feedback. 87 minutes. They've got a throw-in on this side. Raven's the goal scorer to Van der Berg, but we've got the break now. Ziyech, man of the match so far. He only came on 10 minutes ago. Gets tackled, but it'll fall to Dolberg. Be nice to see him get a goal. Dolberg. On the edge to David Neres. It's ricocheted of about 8 people. And he just clips it over the bar. But this takes us up to 4th place with 3 games in hand over the leaders. Well, over the Vitesse and AZ. We're level on games with PSV, only 2 points behind. The season, if we can keep this win, is really starting to shape up now. It did kind of balance on this game. If we'd have lost this game, we'd have been down in 10th place, I think. And there we are. 25 shots, 13 on target. We had best part of 60% possession. Hakim Ziyech came on in the 60th minute and got man of the match and a goal. And an 8.1 finish. Very well done. Lucky. But you need the rub of the green if you're going to win titles. Calm. That was a bit of a let-off because you played shocking in the first half. Who looked a little bit... Well, Hakim Ziyech, to be fair, but he came on and played really well. And that, let's have a look how that changes the shape of the league table in full. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if it ever loads. So we've now dropped down to 9th. I think, because of other teams around us. Competitions. This. Stage. There we go. So, we are 4th with 23 points. AZ are above us with 24 points, but we've got 3 games in hand on them. So our 3 games in hand would take us to 32 points, so that'll take us top of the league. PSV have also got 3 games in hand, and they'd go to 24 points. So that would take them, but playing really well. I feel a bit sorry for Sparta, who have lost 5 in a row. There's some teams here who haven't won in at least 5 games, which is worrying. So, not a bad end to the episode, really. We like a lovely win. We'll come back. Let's have a look what game we can come back for. We'll probably come back for the Leipzig game because that will be a decider for if we go through in the Champions League. So we'll be back for the Leipzig game. I'll play Porto, William, Emmen, and Hercules, and then we'll come back for that game. So that just leaves me to say thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Press the notification bell for any updates on any other videos that come out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on another episode of the Ajax Save, the Life After the Wonder Kids. Thank you, and goodbye.